We need heroes or leaders, people who can inspire us, help shape us morally, spur us on the purposeful action. Robert Coles. Quote ends. As a species, we are fascinated and often preoccupied by the concept of leadership and the conduct of individual leaders. But while leaders enthrall us, we are uneasy in regard to our relationship to them. We alternately love them, hate them, like them, loathe them, desire them, despise them, seek them out, and shun them. Yet, despite our confusion, our desire for leader our desires for leaders is unending. Like in the pursuit of the Holy Grail, we are, we are ineluctably drawn to them. We can constantly in search we are constantly in search of the latest candidate for fame, the newest model of the assembly line, the next great hope. Anthropologist Joseph Campbell argues that all cultures, all societies, and by extension, all organizations, political or otherwise, are engaged in a hero quest. All cultures search for a unique, larger than life, gifted person or for a singular idea, belief, or iconic symbol that helps to organize, explain, and give meaning, purpose, and direction to life. Campbell believes that the hero quest is in effect a leadership quest. The hero, like the leader, imposes order, offers a moral compass, and defines and directs the geography of life for everyone. For Campbell, leadership and the quest for a leader are anthropological constants, necessary necessary conditions for collective communal existence. According to Barbara Kellerman of the Center for Public Leadership at Harvard Kennedy School of Government, putting aside the notion of type, democratic or despotic, and effectiveness, successful or unsuccessful, of a particular leader, our collective fascination with and pursuit of a champion on a white horse are part of who we are. We want, we need, and seek out leadership. The last 20 years have seen the emergence of new, empirically based studies of leadership, but make a powerful contribution to our understanding of the role that ethics plays in organizational life. These studies seek to document the relationship between stated ethical values, specific leader conduct and behavior, the specific leader level outcomes of that behavior, and its long and short term impact on leaders and followers alike. Perhaps the most influential and highly acclaimed example of this genre is James M. Cones and Barry Z. Posner's bestseller, The Leadership Challenge, that sold over 1.8 million copies. The authors are committed to the proposition that leadership is not primarily about personality but about specific kinds of behavior. Although each leader is a unique individual, Cousins and Posner are convinced that there are shared patterns to the practice of leadership and that these practices can be learned. Since 1983, the authors have conducted a series of surveys with over 75,000 business and government workers and executives and asked them, what specific values, personal traits, or characteristics do you look for and admire in a leader? And what do you most look for and admire in a leader, someone whose direction you would willingly follow? The authors claim that the results of these surveys have been constant over time and consistent across countries, cultures, ethnicities, industries, and organizations, as well as across gender, education, and age groups. The vast majority of the individuals surveyed believe that to create a following, the leader must be honest, forward looking, inspiring, and competent. The essence of their argument is straightforward and quantitatively supported in all forms of organized life. In order for leaders to get extraordinary things done, they must act, and they ought to act in an exemplary way, which in turn elicits and inspires exemplary behavior from those whom they lead. Cousins and Poncer's studies show that much can be learned from continuing empirical research in leadership studies, but we believe that more needs to be done philosophically as well. It is not enough to identify the values that people say they admire. It is also crucial to understand the moral basis of these values and the role that particular moral excellences or virtues play in organizational life. This is the traditional task of philosophy. Thus, students of leadership need to meditate on Socrates as well as on statistics. Quantitative work on leadership needs a kind of guidance and interpretation that is informed by a philosophical analysis of human values.